What's up? Ice Time 1, 2, 3. We here to do Bleach chapter 611 review entitled Death of the Soul King. Now, I was kind of shocked to actually find out that the chapters came out today because I actually saw that they weren't supposed to be out until next week. But not every single thing that you find on the internet is not all of it is actually true. So you have to take it with a grain of salt. Now, this chapter, I have noticed that a lot of people are hating on this chapter with actual very, very good reason. And I have to somewhat agree with it. Somewhat. Alright. We all saw last chapter Ichibe, he was blown to bits. He was exploded. Saw his head get freaking blown off. This chapter, we actually see that he is in pieces, and Ichigo finally arrives at the Soul Palace. Finally, after so many chapters, it has been seriously way too long since Ichigo has actually shown up. I actually was hoping he was going to show up sooner, but that didn't happen. But when Ichigo got there, he heard Ichibe's voice. And he called Ichibe's name, then poof, Ichibe took some of Ichigo's power, then he formed back. And his explanation is names are power, and also I'm a saying is how Ichibe his main power is giving names. It is actually taking names. Also is giving out new actual names. So of course his name has a lot of power. His name has a lot of power. That is obvious. We have seen that. But just calling out his name, then he all of a sudden comes back to life. I would honestly rather have Oda Hime heal him. That's what I would rather have it actually happen. That's what I would actually rather have happen, because that would actually make a lot more sense. But the thing is, this is the world god. This is Ichibe. Kubo was not gonna let him just die like that. There was just no possible way Ichibe was actually going to die just like that, because no one can take his spot. No one can. No one can take Shuta's spot. No one can take Kaiminji's spot. No one can take Nemaya's spot. Those spots, they are theirs. That's why they are the Royal Guard. They are there to protect the Soul King. Now Ichibe, when he was brought back, he asks Ichigo, being the only one who can somehow stop him, he asks Ichigo to stop Ywach, because if the Soul King dies, the actual soul society, the actual real world, with Komundo, every single space that there is will cease to exist. It will just cease to exist as if the Soul King dies. And then we see Ywach, he's already facing the Soul King right now. He's already facing the Soul King, and he takes his sword and he pierces the Soul King, and he says, "Farewell, my father." Now, farewell, my father. See, a lot of people, they have already said that there was a connection between Ywach plus also the Soul King, but no one really knew what it was. So is seriously Ywach the son of the Soul King? It would explain his actual power. It'll explain why Ywach is the Almighty. That would explain it. But the thing is also, we need more back story on this. We seriously do need more back story. We need some more context for this. That's what we need here the most. We need context because this is kind of shocking. This is definitely the most shocking part of the entire chapter. Definitely. But next chapter, I don't think that the Soul King is actually dead. At least not yet, because I mean, he is the Soul King. The Soul King cannot be taken out that easily. There's just no way that the Soul King can be taken out that easily. There's just no way. So I think that the Soul King might actually try and fight Ywach, or Ichigo will actually try and fight Ywach by himself. But other than that, I don't know. Will it be a Bleach chapter on Bleach chapter on Bleach chapter on next week? I actually, I'm gonna think so. If there's not, then yeah, there's not. But if there is, So as I cannot see into the future, so I don't know. But the chapter rating I'm gonna give this is gonna be an okay. And the actual reason why is because I did not like how we Shibe came back. I did not like it. That's why it's getting an okay rating. But yeah, give me your thoughts, comments, concerns down below. And that's all I have to say for this actual video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with your friends. Ace 10, 1, 2, 3, signing out. Peace.